Dude, something just moved my glasses on my head. What is it?
Dave just got scratched. Are you okay, man?
Oh my god. You heard that, didn't you?
You're good at pushing people around, oppressing people. Push me. Push me down these steps.
All right, everybody.
Hey,
We are live.
we are finally live. Sorry about
that, everybody. This is some new equipment that we're trying to figure out here. We apologize that there's no thumbnail like we normally have. We're using a little bit of a different system here to get this up and going, but I hope you all enjoyed that intro. While we gained viewers, we figured that was a good idea, so that when we are setting up for these live streams, we don't have to sit here awkwardly and just kind of stare at the camera waiting for people to show up.
That's correct.
So if you liked that, give it a thumbs up, and we will continue to do that in our live streams. But we've been doing these investigation haunted relics, haunted objects, and Steve brought another one for us this evening.
He did?
He did.
I did.
Oh, wow.
I brought the 666 Bible.
The 666 Bible?
Correct. Yeah,
That
it
sounds
was
scary.
found downstate at the abandoned Morris.
We swear this live stream is not sponsored by Sony.
We're not sponsored by Sony or Handycam.
I have no idea why it keeps doing that. It didn't do that while it was. Let's try that and see if that works. Keeps it up. So.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. We're still
Working out the bugs.
working out the bugs for this new setup, and that probably looked really awkward on camera. You're about to say.
Oh man, well, there you go.
Get the equipment.
Absolutely. So go ahead and Steve.
Equipment ready
and well, let's tell them a little bit. We were in the middle of telling them about what
Okay.
the 666 Bible actually is.
Then the camera turned off.
Then the camera turned off and gave a big old brand sponsorship there on the, which we are not sponsored
No,
by
we are
Sony
not.
anyway. So
We're not.
we apologize to Sony for having that pop up, but
Hit us up, though.
there you go. Anybody watching?
Yeah, we've got Ricky. He said hello. Kristen H said hello. John
going on?
Carpenter said hello. I can't wait, guys. You are awesome. Britt Joe said yay.
Hey, Brett.
Angela T said hey, guys. Chris and H said, I can't wait
There's gotta be a better way for
to
this.
see everyone to have us for tonight. Don Carpenter said, hi, Angela.
For a minute there, I thought you said John Carpenter.
One can hope.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, while we're getting ready to begin here, I'll go over the 666 Bible. The 666 Bible came, it was anonymously donated by a gentleman from Glendale, West Virginia. He found it while urbexing in the Morris Memorial School for Crippled Children, downstate near Huntington, West Virginia. He and a friend were going through the halls down there, and he looked into one of the rooms and saw a book laying on the floor with an angel figurine sitting on top of the open pages. And as he went into the room to go look at the book, he noticed it was a Bible. It was open to page 666, and on the top of page 667 there were some light scorching marks on it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was probably one of the very few items that I've actually held that actually made me nauseous. And
Yeah, I remember you said that earlier.
that was the second time.
Oh, really?
I've never really taken it out of that little case that I have it in at the museum.
Pass one through, Rye.
I'm going to walk on through here. I apologize to everyone that I keep walking in front of the camera. Like we said, this is our first time using this new live streaming equipment.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of trying to work out the bugs and the kinks here. So I was over there making sure everything was flowing properly and making sure that we had everything accounted for. So, but you said it actually made you nauseous today, Steve. I remember you said that when you showed up.
Did today. I took it out of the little case we had it in. We have it at the museum, and I felt off balance, and I felt like my stomach was starting to turn.
Really?
Like I felt completely off since the time I took it out of the case, and until I put it in the bag and did not have physical contact with it.
Wow.
So I'm hoping that we get something from it tonight while we're investigating it. This is the first time that it's directly been approached, if you will, in an investigation.
What do you think caused that? Like, something that's attached to it, or?
I personally believe so, Dave. I believe that it was used in occult-like practices, however, whatever they were doing with it. Because the guy who, again, anonymously donated it to the museum said when he got home from college, he was going to college down there, my guess probably Marshall. As soon as he took it out of his backpack, he placed it on the fireplace mantle in his house. And within a 3-day time frame, he had witnessed 3 black, full 3-dimensional shadow apparitions in his backyard. His mom got very sick. The cat died. The family cat died. And the family dog got really sick. And he was hearing his name whispered throughout the house.
Oh, wow.
And basically when he saw the 3 shadow apparitions in his backyard, he said that was the last straw. I knew for sure, I believe wholeheartedly that whatever was attached to the Bible was not to be trifled with. I believe that's the word he used. So when he handed it to me, when he came to the museum and handed the Bible to me, again, as soon as it made contact with my hand, I became very nauseous, almost disoriented.
Right.
It was an overwhelming energy, very negative energy.
Yeah, it was like you could feel the energy of the item or whatever was attached to it affecting you as soon as you actually laid hands on it.
Remember what we felt when the investigation finding Annie, how elated we were when you guys heard her voice and we were making direct contact with her energy?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That intensity, but negative.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Is type of the energy that comes with it. So.
And let's not forget that you all watching, you all that follow us on Facebook, which the link to our Facebook is not linked, but our Facebook URL is below. Go like us on Facebook. You can vote every week what new items we actually will investigate. We post a Facebook poll, and you get to vote between 2 items which one we actually investigate. Now this one's a little bit darker, has a little bit more dark energy attached to it, and like I had said, I was testing out this new live streaming devices here, the new live streaming device, and I actually had said in the Facebook Live that I did earlier, it kind of it was like a realization that I had, and I kind of said to myself, well, this is one of the darkest pieces, one of the darkest objects, and we are going to be bringing it into our home.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is pretty interesting.
I'm definitely interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I am too. What do you think? You think we should reveal this item here, Steve?
What do you guys think? Should we reveal it now?
Should we reveal it now? You want to hit the comments real quick while they catch up? See
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Thank you all for joining us, first of all.
Absolutely.
Love the intro. So they did get to see it. That's good.
We know that's working.
Sup, guys. Kisses from Argentina. Hello from Boston. Joyce Lambert. Helen. Toby all said hello. Tulsa, Oklahoma. How's everybody doing today?
Doing
That's
good.
Wonderful. Yeah, absolutely.
Until I touched
doing-
the Bible, I was doing good.
We're doing fantastic.
We'll find out here as soon as we pull this very haunted book out. We'll find out how we are after that. But right now we're doing fine, thank you.
Yes.
And Steve is not crazy. My cat is over here
Yeah,
causing a ruckus.
Waiting for her to knock the camera over.
So
The
Over.
stream looks super crisp.
very
Nice.
cool.
YouTube did not notify.
YouTube did not notify. We'll have to get on them about that. And if you did not get a notification, make sure you go and check on our page that you have the bell notification checked.
Yes.
Because that's a mistake a lot of people make. If you don't have that bell notification, you may be subscribed, but if you don't hit that bell notification,
You're not gonna
you
get it.
might not get alerted when we go live. So make sure you check that.
Illinois, Texas, they're all here.
Nice.
Very cool. Thank you for watching all over the country and all over the world. We had said that we were
Share it
going to
up.
be... Yeah, definitely. Share up the video.
Absolutely.
We had... I had some people in the Facebook Live earlier say they were a little disappointed because we were going live so late. We have some viewers, some people that watch over in Scotland that were unable to join us because it's 4:30 in the morning there right now. So if you are in Scotland and you are watching right now, go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Thank
Sorry
you for
about
watching.
it, y'all.
Yeah, sorry for being so late.
It's not Friday, since it was Friday party, the heck of it, I'll go 24/7.
That's absolutely right, Steve.
That is. This is a paranormal party here.
It
So,
is. It's a paranormal party.
let's go ahead and pull this book out, Steve. Now, everybody get ready, because
All right.
this is one of Steve's, as far as his museum goes, this is one of his darker items. So
Right.
there's supposed to be a lot of dark energy attached to this, and we hope that... And why is it that you wear gloves, Steve, when you're pulling this out?
Well, with anything, especially with paper on it, I don't like to get my
Steve
skin
is,
oils on it, stuff like that.
Steve is putting on his gloves, everybody.
He is a curator at a museum. I thought maybe you would say it was because you didn't want to actually touch the energy. But
I think that transfers.
not destroying the item works, too.
Jojo B said, "Holy crap!"
So as Steve had said, there's a lot of dark energy attached to this. The gentleman who had it before said when he brought it into his house that there was something dark attached to it, and that he heard voices calling his name, and he said he was very uneasy by it, and that it's made multiple people sick. Jenna, who was in the Facebook Live earlier today,
Yes.
she ended up saying that when she was in the corner of the museum with this Bible, that she ended up feeling sick. So I don't know what exactly would have happened that would have had such a dark attachment that was placed on this. So, and you notice Steve is being very careful.
He is.
Now,
Should I punch in on this a little bit?
I was going to say either that or we could bring it up closer to the camera, whichever you think would work a little better. I know we have so many cords attached there.
Let's punch in a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to get up. Dave is suffering from an extended back injury here. So do you have primarily where it's going to be at, Steve?
You're about here.
All right.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh, I thought that was the sound of the camera going off. Oh.
and you always open it to the page that it was found on, which is page 666.
And then right here, and here, are the scorch marks that were found on the top of 667.
Wow. Do you think somebody was on that page trying to maybe burn it or light it?
I don't know if they were trying to light it. He did say, like there was a lighter found, like in the hallway. I think they might have had a candle or something.
Yeah.
And, do it.
Very well could.
So there it is, people.
There it is.
It is, it again definitely has its own aura to it.
It does. Now, what do you think the idea behind the page being open to 666 was? Do you think there was some sort of nefarious intent with what this Bible was used for, and do you think that's where the dark energy was picked up?
I definitely think so. As everyone knows, the number 666 is, pretty much a reference to the beast. It's
Somebody said, do you know how old the Bible is?
it's not a very old Bible.
And what book of the Bible is
I'll tell
that?
you what, I will put this back on. This is open to Psalms. This one here. This one.
Now, why did you actually pair the cross with it, the crucifix?
Well, when it was found, it had an angel figurine sitting on top of it, from what he said. And the way it went, that day his friend took the angel figurine and he took the Bible. And so they were separated.
Wow.
So it's a good possibility that the angel was being used as an item used to maybe keep a certain, maybe a curse at bay, to deaden it or to prevent it. And when it was separated, when he got him back to his house, again within the 3 days, his mom got very sick, the dog got very sick, the family cat died. He saw the three shadow people apparitions in his backyard,
Really?
and again heard his name whispered throughout the house when no one else was home,
Wow.
other than him.
Now, do you think that maybe the book itself may have been used as a whole to maybe cast out or deaden some of the dark energy of that location, and then maybe through that ritual and through the ceremony attached itself to the Bible that was being used to cast out that energy, and then that might be what happened?
I definitely believe something along those lines. Yeah. It's like you said, it could have been an attempt to rid or lessen a curse or attachment, spiritual attachment they had.
Yeah.
In most cases, I believe if it were being used to generate one, in most cases you'll see a lot of the items are painted over, colored over, destroyed in one way, form, or the other. This doesn't seem to be as severe.
Right.
But whatever it was used for, the negative energy definitely was attached to the book.
Everybody is saying that they can feel the energy from it.
Really?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that close-up probably definitely gave him a good idea, too.
Kristen H. said, I get a weird feeling from that, and that never happens to me.
Yeah, it's definitely strange. I mean, sitting here in the room with it, it gives you an odd vibe, that's for sure. I mean, and if one thing I want to throw out there, guys, and everybody watching on this live stream, we want to be honest with how we're feeling, because that's one of the claims of activity with this
Right.
book, is that, people feel sick from it, people feel nauseous. If any of us start to feel nauseous, I think we need to throw that out there. We need to let everybody know, and same thing with everybody watching.
We definitely want to know what you're feeling, wherever you're
Yes.
from, wherever you're sitting.
If anybody watching this live stream starts to feel nauseous from this book, or from the energy that they believe is emitted by this book, please throw that out there and put that in the comment section as you're watching, because that's important information that will help us.
It's part of the research,
Yes.
It's part of, what we do, what we're after, what our individual goals are about. It all boils down to research.
Yes, now let me run over here. I have in the other room the equipment that we're going to be using. So you guys, I'll be right back with some equipment here.
Alrighty.
Anybody have any questions while we're waiting for Rye to get back?
Let's see. Carly Joy said, "Oh my God, I'm trying to pay attention, but my kids aren't letting me." Invite them to come and watch, Carly. Maybe they'll enjoy.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, have the flu. Was sick before. That's all right. I hope you feel better.
Do you have the K2 upstairs, Dave?
Yes, it's in my closet in my knapsack.
Okay.
In the top pocket.
Okay.
Somebody said I have an uprising vibe.
Okay.
I know I've put it a couple times in the chat here, guys, but I just wanted to mention that super chats are on for this live stream. It's because of everybody who gave us a small donation last week and the week before that we were able to buy everything that we needed to get this super crisp, clear live stream going. And, you know, it's because of you guys tuning in every week and showing your support through the super chats and the Patreon that you can see linked below. It's because of that we're able to keep bringing up our quality and our live stream for you guys.
It's
So
greatly appreciated.
it is greatly appreciated. Just wanted to let you guys know that that's always on. If you feel like you have an extra buck or two that you want to help donate to the show, we're not asking for handouts. We just, we know you guys like the show, and we just want to keep going with it for everybody.
Yep. Absolutely.
I will tell you, sitting here, I've seen this in the museum multiple times.
Yeah. It feels like it's kind of the whole situation like it's out of the cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an odd vibe. Here, help me up and I'll come up and get it.
I say it's not in your closet.
Oh, ow. Alright, sit down, I'll go grab it.
Alright, so as you can see, Dave's going to go get another piece of equipment that he has upstairs. We are right now in our house, which again, as I'd said, is kind of creepy that we brought this artifact into our house, considering all the claims of activity and all the times we felt a little creeped out and a little bit sick and nauseous by it. So
Right.
it's definitely we're gonna have to definitely be cautious. Now, one thing that I want to ask you, Steve, you put that crucifix on there because you say it helps deaden the energy.
Right.
Just like the angel was doing. Do you think it's possible here at some point during this live stream investigation that we can pull that off of there
Absolutely.
and see if maybe that'll unleash the full energy of what is attached to the book?
Already ahead of you.
So right now we're using that almost as like a dampening mechanism.
Right.
And that was part of Steve's idea. This is how he displays this in the museum to kind of keep the energy at bay that has supposedly made people nauseous and made people sick, and so. And maybe once we pull that off of there, maybe there's going to be more to come here. Let's see what people are saying. This is my son's channel. Mine is okay. Cool. What is written on that page? It is actually Psalms on page 666.
Psalms 108.
Psalms 108 is what it
And
is.
there's like a
on that.
sentence from 107, but the rest of it's Psalms.
Did I leave my backpack in your trunk the other night?
I don't. Did you take it with you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can grab my keys and we can find out.
Sorry, guys, my backpack has gone missing.
Let me here. Do you want to sit down and I can?
Well, here, let's punch in on Steve here for a minute. Maybe, Steve, you want to...
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
talk to them.
Yeah, we got.
You are... There you go. If you look at the camera there, you're front and center there, Steve.
Alrighty. Getting the same feeling that I got from my last investigation. The Bible that you see, that's actually on me right now, was found in an abandoned hospital down on Huntington, West Virginia. Above the Darkness Gaming. Again, a Above the Darkness Gaming, it came from an abandoned hospital down on Huntington called the Morris Memorial School for Crippled Children. That's where it came from. Zippy Davis. Basically, it is not a satanic Bible, but it was one of those Gideon Bibles that they would leave at like a hotel or something. But we believe it was used in occult practices. Braxis VPRD. What hospital? Again, the Morris Memorial School for Crippled Children. This is reportedly where it came from. That is correct. Yep. Find it?
No. We apologize again, everybody. We thought we had everything taken care of, but we actually...
You guys sit down there. I'll be back in just a second.
All right. We will
Back up there.
punch out a little bit here. Give it a little bit of apologize for that. So I'll go ahead and sit down right over here myself, and we will talk to you guys, and we will have a full discussion here about this Bible. Now, you can't see it there, but it's in front of us, we promise.
Yep.
We're going to start this investigation as soon as we find that missing knapsack that we thought was located. But
Braxis is getting a headache. That's interesting, Braxis. I've been getting one on and off. It's more like a very strong, disoriented type of feeling. It does have a little bit of a headache to it in a way.
Yeah, I've noticed the thing that I've been feeling since we pulled that out was a lot of pressure in my head, which is weird.
Kristen H. is, my heart is still racing and feeling anxious. Absolutely. It does have that type of chaotic vibe to it.
We found it, everybody.
There we go. Lord. Where is it at?
That was a weird noise. Did you hear that? It sounded like a seagull.
I didn't hear it. Let's readjust this. Get everybody back in frame.
It's weird your shadow went across both Ryan and I. It looked like they did in the movie. I had to do a double take. Wait, that was Dave. Like, oh my god.
I got a headache myself. My heart is still racing and feeling anxious. Did you guys read through these?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of them,
Get
yeah.
down to the anxious
Oh, okay.
part.
All right, so who wants to really dive into this? And I'm going to sit right here so that I can block Dave and so he's not in the live stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to sit right here because I'm going to have to get up again here in a second. Who wants to really fire up this investigation, kill these lights, go night shot, which is something that we're going to have the capability of doing,
Boom.
and get into this? Another thing that we're going to get to do that's a surprise for you all, night shot live stream investigations,
It's going to be pitch black.
night vision.
Thumbs up and super chat for that night shot, y'all.
Exactly.
So we are gonna turn the lights off, which might even make the ambiance in here a little creepier. And
Just a tad.
yes,
Titch bit.
tilt that down a little bit so that our bar across the bottom is not hiding anything. So, who is ready to go dark?
Go do the kitchen too.
Yes. You want to kill those two lights beside you guys there?
Try to reach that one. Try to reach it.
Sorry. Go dark, PQ. We're getting told to go dark.
Going dark. We are dark,
Don't fall over lamp. Okay.
and we are
We are dark. You guys.
night vision.
There we go.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So,
Do you have that extender on?
yes.
Okay.
Should we,
Looks pretty awesome.
yeah, it looks pretty good. What do you guys think?
I like it. Look at the screen here. Looks pretty sexy.
Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. leaning that up right there, you should be able to see the K2 meter.
Yes, you can.
Right there.
So if the K2 meter spikes, you will see that right here, and Steve is going to hit the REM pod right now. And we are going to see if there is any activity. So the REM pod is a proximity meter. As you can see, when Steve gets close to it, it actually sets that off. It'll actually light up these lights. So when something breaks that magnetic field, that's going to alarm that REM pod. Same thing with the K2 meter, except that detects electromagnetic energy, so electricity in the air is what that detects. So, without catching myself on fire here, I'm going to step over.
Turning into the Human Torch.
That's right, without turning into the Human Torch here, we are going to try
I'm going
and...
to scoot a little bit closer so I can see if the lights on the K2 light up.
Okay. Just
Or
make
can you
sure.
see them pretty good from your screen?
I can.
Okay. All right.
So, we're speaking to whoever or whatever is attached to this Bible. If you could come forward. What was that?
Whoa.
What?
First of all, did you hear the voice?
Yeah.
And second of all, did you hear the moving over here?
I whispered something about a recorder.
No, it was before that.
Yeah,
I heard that. But it was like...
Did you guys hear that voice? Because now we have good audio to pick that up.
That was creepy.
You had to have definitely heard the movement behind the camera
I
there.
didn't have a recorder out.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah, I have one in this room back here. I'm gonna go get a digital voice recorder.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? Either the movements or the voice that was just there?
Well, where's Nova at? Nova just walked in.
She just came in. That was weird. Heard the voice and the movement. They want
Awesome.
these two outer candles blown out.
What is it?
They wanted the two outer candles blown out. Putting off too much light.
There you go. Looks a lot better. Okay.
Ah, there's no batteries in this.
That was really weird. They're saying they heard it.
That's awesome. So it will be documented.
Oh yeah. So real quick, you guys, while Ryan is getting that, what do you think of this setup? Being able to live stream in night shot. It's pretty cool.
Sorry.
I'll be honest with you, definitely being able to do it in night shot really, for me, makes it all the better because
Oh,
we get to take the people that are sharing their evening or mornings, wherever they're at with us, you know, into the dark with us. And
That's
I think
right.
it's amazing.
It is really cool. Looks awesome. Love it. Love it. Someone said they saw a figure behind Steve with hands on the couch.
Okay.
That's interesting.
What did he look like, or what did he or she look like, or it, for that matter? Who said that, by the way? I just want to say right now, just now,
Above the dark.
I felt a small burst of air right on my face.
Just now?
Yeah, it's like someone went.
Seriously?
It hit me right here, nowhere else, right here, like my nose and my forehead. I'm not even close to joking.
That is weird.
That's why I just kind of paused. See what happens again. Yeah, it didn't do.
Oopsie. I'm kicking something here. Okay.
It hasn't done it since before or after.
That was my fault.
That's weird.
Okay. Gotta be able
I
to
don't
see.
really feel it anywhere else. Yeah, it was just like something went like that real softly
Yeah.
and hit me right in the middle of the face.
Really? Alright. rolling EVP session, Haunted Evil 666 Bible. Putting this down to capture any activity that may occur.
Don Carpenter said it.
Okay. Said he saw someone standing behind me with its hands on the back of the couch.
Really?
Yeah.
On the video, or he had that vision?
Was it?
It was me that said it. I'm an old empath. It was not fully shaped like it had a robe on. Star Command said they see a sandwich. That's cool. Is it like a Reuben or turkey?
It must be a filly.
Probably is a Philly,
Mm.
yeah. Or a fat boy, you know.
Yeah.
Can we?
Because everyone should be identically cookie cutter and everything else.
That's right. So,
You're making me hungry, guys. Come on now.
I'm sorry.
So now that we are rolling on this recording, can you please, whatever is attached to this Bible, whatever affects people, we're asking you now to come forward and show yourself.
Come on, make your presence known.
Who caused that burst of air to hit me directly in the face? What page number is this Bible right here on the table open to? And why?
You alright?
Just an...
You're making a weird face.
Yeah, there's just like an odd vibe in here.
Yeah. It's got me a little bit on edge, because I thought I was seeing something over here behind the couch earlier, but I thought I just saw like a burst of light over here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on, come over here to the table.
Ooh, wow.
What?
Are you feeling that? Right here, there's, I mean, it's cold.
Really cold? A little bit, yeah.
What is
Considering
going
there's
on?
a candle and a couple candles in here.
Yeah, there's a couple candles on in here, so it should be getting warmer. All the air conditioning and fans are off.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it should be a lot colder on my right arm than on my left arm. And my left arm's right here. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's over there in that corner. If you want me to remove the cross from on top of the Bible, you're going to need to touch that or make these lights go close to this device and make those lights multiply.
Man, it is so cold right here.
That's the only way we're going to know.
It's weird because I feel like I'm hot and I should be sweating, and but it just I feel like a chill, like I'm cold, like I'm fevered almost.
Right.
Movement behind Dave on the left.
It's not me. My shadow's over this way. Off screen.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Unless there's multiple ones from me.
I don't know, there's just like a watchful sense that's going on.
It might be the energy or the entities that you have here are uncertain about what I've brought into the house.
It could be.
It's a foreign energy to them.
You alright?
Yeah, fine. Just... I don't know.
This house is haunted.
That's for certain.
And that might be causing a little bit of disruption in the energies, bringing this in. What we are hearing, the shuffling we heard behind the camera a little bit ago.
Because I had that with this when it came into the museum.
Yeah, it may be what was already here at this house feeling disrupted.
If there's anyone who's attached to this house, and we know you belong here, could you come close to this device right here? Oh, damn it. Once I unscrew it up. Could you come close to... See if it's gonna work. Go close to that device right there. I put it away from that way, then I have to get close to the Bible. If they don't.
Oh, okay, I apologize. Sorry, I thought you were trying to put it back in the same spot.
You're
Okay.
fine. Just wanted to see. We moved it away from the Bible. If you're uncomfortable with this book being in your house, can you touch this device right here? Make it go off. How are the viewers doing?
They said they don't like the Bible that you brought in the house. My first time watching a live stream of yours, and I'm really enjoying this. You are overlapping the dark energies.
Could be.
Come on, I mean, Ryan and I have lived here for over a year. And we know that there are people or spirits in this house.
I've seen at least one of you.
We know that you're here, and that's fine. We don't care that you're here. We like that you're here. We just have a bunch of people who are watching, and we want you to show them that you're here. So if you can come over and just mess with any of these things on the table, they'll be able to tell.
There's people outside.
God,
Okay.
that scared
Could have
me.
done without that.
Yeah, there was somebody that walked by the house on the street. I guess even at midnight, there's still people that are wandering around. So
You'll have that.
yeah, but that was the voice that we heard. Yeah, my heart stopped.
Yeah, I was like, now if it came from that direction, it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Or what about the spirits here that are always making noises upstairs? Or making noises in the kitchen with the dishes?
Or moving things in the kitchen.
Or moving the closet door under the steps? Can you do that for us right now?
Push it open, right now. Did you hear that?
It's bass.
Oh, somebody drove by with music.
Yeah.
That was something right over there, though.
Mm-hmm. Do that again.
We appreciate that.
It's like a displacement of pressure on the floor.
Okay, that one time, one of her little toy, like cat, little ball toys, moved.
Mm-hmm.
That was nuts. It was
Yeah.
Right in that, it was right in the doorway.
Why don't you throw something? Why don't you pick something up and throw it? I'm still getting that cold energy. Like right here between us, Dave.
I don't feel anything. People were saying that the candle is surging. Do we have the air conditioning on? No, we do not.
No?
No.
We do not have anything on in here. That's why if we turned off the night shot, you would probably see us all sweating. And you can feel little pockets of cold air going through here,
Yeah.
which is weird.
It's like little bursts.
Yeah, because
Oh.
And Nova just walked by.
Nocturnal Nova. Come
Yeah.
on, Nova.
My cat, Nova, just walked by. I caught her tail in the light of the candle.
She's
And I,
losing her decency.
no. Go lay down in the other room, Nova.
Move the REM pod a little bit, please.
Which way?
Left, right.
Like that?
Sure.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but right here, Steve has a crucifix on top of the Bible, and that's how he displays it in the museum. And he does that to try and deaden the energy that is emitted that comes off of that Bible. And we said at some point during this investigation, we were going to start with that on, and then we were going to remove it and see if that actually changed the activity. So far, other than some strange noises and stuff, some strange feelings, we haven't had much activity or evidence yet. So I think now might be a good time to...
What was that?
So, semi.
Sorry.
I don't know. I think that might have been like a truck. The semi trucks on the bridge.
Could be.
Maybe.
Let's keep an ear out for that and see what happens again.
Yeah. But I think now might be a good time to remove that crucifix there, Steve, and see if it opens up anything. Let's go ahead and move it completely away from it. Put it back in your bag. What do you think?
That way they can see where it is. It's right here.
Oh, gosh. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was going.
No, Steve moving it.
I don't know why I put that on for the girls. Oh well. Have it. What does that do? Does that help you? Sound.
That was upstairs.
It was upstairs. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, that was sounded like a displacement of pressure, like there's someone walking up there in the upstairs bedroom.
Come on. Come on down the stairs and join us. What?
Nothing.
You alright there, buddy?
Just felt pressure on my elbow there, like someone like put their fingertips right there and pressed on my elbow.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Don't know what that was.
Come on, you're walking around. Why don't you come down here and do something?
That sounded like it was on the table.
That sounded like something moved on the table.
What was that?
Did it? I mean,
Did you guys see anything on the table? I don't think any of us were looking, but it sounded like something on the table moved.
hold on a second. Like,
I'm thinking maybe it was the cross.
wasn't that? What about this?
That's what it sounded
That's
like.
exactly it.
Dude, that's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
You didn't?
it sounded like the cross sliding across the table.
Really?
Yeah, that's really.
Well, I hope that camera picked that up.
Did you guys see or hear that noise? It sounded like something on the table here.
In this area.
Yeah, it sounded like a sliding, and that's why when you said something on the table, my first thought was metallic. I thought the candle at first, not even realizing that the cross is metallic as well, the crucifix.
So, if you can move that, touch the Bible.
You make people sick all the time. Why don't you make someone sick right now? There's 3 of us sitting here. The book isn't in a case. The crucifix has been removed. If there was any time that you'd be able to do something, now would be the time. Why don't you do it? Does anybody else get like a bad, like is anyone else getting a growing sense of like impending doom?
A little bit of
Slowly.
like closing in feeling.
Yeah. Which I get at this house a lot.
Yeah. Which is what we're wanting tonight. Come in here and join us. There's an extra seat right here. Have a seat.
Can you blow out that candle right there?
Can you open a cabinet door and close it in the kitchen? Or one of the restrooms?
Getting goosebumps, sorry. Got like chills. Up the back of my neck and up to the back of my head. It was really weird. Felt like, and it almost felt like something was messing with my hair here.
That's weird. Okay, so Gina... I hadn't said anything.
My eyes are starting to water.
But Are they?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I've had like a couple of knots in my stomach while we've been sitting here.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything because as I was about to, then you said something about make one of us sick, and I didn't want to say anything and, you know, just make it seem like a fake, false reaction. So Gina, who, I mean, to be honest, I don't really talk to her that much. But she sent me a message on Facebook and said, "Hey Dave, are you feeling okay? You seem jittery." That to me is just a little bit weird.
Gina's pretty spot on.
Because I was purposefully not saying anything.
Yeah.
That's weird. So, yes, Gina, just a little bit. Get out of my head.
It's a place you don't want to be.
Not at all.
But it's weird because it seems like there's silent. It seems like the energy from the Bible is making is having us have a reaction to it.
Yeah.
Our body's reacting to it, but it hasn't done anything to the equipment yet.
No. And this is one place that we for sure can say is not environmental. Ooh, it's you're a new dark scary building, so you're feeling upset.
Yeah.
We live here.
Every year.
Yeah, we live here.
And yeah, it does have an odd vibe to it, but it's not a bad vibe,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, the energy can be kind of intoxicating in a way,
Right.
but it's not a bad energy.
No. Literally, this house has come to feel like home because it is home to us, you know.
Mhm.
And and I think that's a really good test as well. Take something that is supposed to make you feel sick, ill, or uneasy, and put it into and bring this Bible into an environment where we feel very at home, very comfortable.
There's a lot of history in this house. I mean, this house is 173 years old.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot of family time.
I did see that. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Why would there be a breeze coming from over here towards the candle? And literally, we weren't moving our hands like I can. And it does not move the flame as much as it moved the flame
Yeah.
It's weird.
right there. It literally pushed that flame all the way over like someone was sitting over here going,
Try to catch the gloves on fire?
maybe not that much, but
That's weird.
like someone was doing that.
Is the wagon maker here?
What was that?
I heard it.
If you're the wagon maker, can you make one of these devices go off?
Did you hear that voice? You didn't hear that voice?
Did you guys hear a voice?
It sounded like a really quick, just like, but it sounded female to me.
Hopefully the mic picked that up for them.
Hopefully.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop into the comments here real quick.
Okay.
People are saying bad vibes here too, and very anxious, bad vibes since they removed the cross. I agree. I heard. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Did you hear something?
Someone on the stairs?
Wasn't likely in the room. Like, it was a muffled voice or something moved.
It's weird. I got a ringing in my left ear. Check the recorder. The camera keeps going in and out of focus. It's almost like you guys are being circled. Steve, you seem not like yourself, almost edgy like. They keep looking in the direction where I keep seeing a shadow. Might be getting a draft from the fireplace. The fireplace is sealed.
Yeah, it's all been sealed and finished.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits move the flame instead of the electronics you have.
And that goes along a lot with like things that you've talked about before. Using candles with spirits that are used to candles more so than the high tech gadgets we have today.
Yeah.
Because they can relate to the flame, the fire, more than something they've never seen before.
Right. Yeah, that's very true.
Bet you something we could do with is newer light bulbs that look like flames. Instead of using regular light bulbs, use those that flicker like fire.
Mm-hmm.
They might relate to that more. I bet that's the third or fourth time when I've moved my head from here to here that I was waiting for someone to be standing or hunched over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we do our patented abandonment?
We could do an
I
abandonment.
think it's a good idea.
What do you guys think? Do you want to be our ears and eyes for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
If we let you take the time to sit and watch this area to see what happens?
Somebody said there was an orb right here.
Really?
Yeah, right where you guys are feeling it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right
Cold.
here is where I felt that cold air. That cold spot.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, nice.
So what we can do is we can all go sit out in the car. That way you can't hear us outside. And we can also take the cat with us.
Yeah.
And just let her chill with us in the car. And I'm sure we'll be fine for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? 10 minutes to just sit in here in silence and watch this equipment to see what happens?
You guys are going to be in our house alone. Sorry.
That's weird.
So you go gather the cat first.
Gather the cat.
You might need to turn the light on for a minute.
I might not.
Let me get my keys.
Okay.
Forgot that the keys were over here. We're gonna sit in the car, gotta have the keys.
Is this on airplane mode? Make sure it's on airplane mode. Yeah. I already said it there.
Ready to go on an adventure, Noah?
We got 46 watching.
Nice.
It's steadily going up.
Sweet. You guys just joined us. We are going to leave you all in the house all by yourselves with the 666 Bible. And we're going to go sit in our vehicle. One of our vehicles.
Yeah.
And
We do have a cat, but we are taking the cat with us.
Nova, we have the PQ mascot has been apprehended.
There she is.
And she's coming with us.
And just to prove it, we have set up cameras before when we left, and every single time we set up a camera, Nova jumps up on this table. So, if we were to leave her in here, she would immediately jump on this table.
We can't have that.
So that's just a way of knowing that she won't be in here.
She'll be coming with us. As you can see, she's still right here chilling.
Do we have one more? Well, we probably don't have one more IR we could set up, do we?
I do.
Well, I wonder if we just
Where
did this, if that would like kill it. I think that would be alright.
Could. But it wouldn't be actually dark.
It wouldn't actually be. Come here, cat.
I know exactly where I have another IR.
Alright, guys, we're gonna set up another IR just to make it a little bit brighter in here for you.
Another 2 batteries here.
Or does this top one work, Ryan, if you put batteries in it?
That one's the one that is, that's the one that you can't get, the battery doesn't stay in it.
Oh, okay.
The battery handle thing is broken.
Sorry, guys, we're just trying to get another IR set up for you. Ooh, yeah, that looks good.
Heck yeah. That way we can make sure to see if the cross moves.
Can you attach it to this in any way? Nova, do you want to make your big debut? Huh? What's going on? Say hi to the internet, Nova. A little, like, over this way is where it's dark. And then down. Perfect, right there, right there. It looks great. Alright, guys, on that, we are leaving, so the house is yours. Enjoy.
And if anybody comes into the comment section and wonders what they're supposed to be watching,
Fill them in.
fill them in, let them know. I'm going to pan this down a little bit here and punch in a little bit, just a tad, on the Bible here, so you all know what you're doing. All right, so we are on our way out. Shutting this door. back in. All right, everybody. We are back. We were listening out there too, and yes, we did hear all the things you were hearing. We heard some really loud noises that we really can't explain.
Should we go back to regular?
Regular light?
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's that on the screen? The laptop.
It's just a pop-up.
Yeah, don't ask.
It is the bane of my existence, is what it is.
Get over there.
Oh.
Did we turn this one off?
Yeah, it was off before. Now it's on again.
Okay. Oh, it's on again? Oh, okay.
Yeah. My apologies. Sincere. So everybody's getting a look. There we go. Much better. So everybody, what did you think of that little live stream abandonment that we did? Do you like the quality of this a lot better than what we've done in the past? Does anybody have the... Ugh! Didn't see that.
I'm getting her going now.
Cool.
She's live.
I'm going to turn that down
I'm so
so we don't get feedback.
very creepy. The quality was very good.
Good.
They made me jump. Hee hee hee. Welcome back. That was interesting. Where is this place? It's amazing. This is our house. This is our home.
Was that you?
Instead, I put
No.
my foot up here, but I don't know if it. I don't know if it would have made it go. Put it back and I'll do it again.
It was up. All the way up.
Oh, okay. Like that?
Yeah, like that. What? Are you kidding me?
That was number 2.
That was the second light. Are you serious right now? It
Uh,
knocked the K2 meter over.
Here, I'll do it again.
It knocked the K2 meter over and then went to the REM pod. Did you guys see that?
Okay. Like
that hit, I believe, orange to red on the K2.
when that went off.
I'm pretty sure.
What the
Correct me
heck?
if I'm wrong.
Like I know it looks weird that I put my foot up here and that went off. That was just happenstance. That was.
But I mean, you look.
And that's going backwards, not going to the side.
Yeah, that flipped to the side and went over.
And that was standing the whole freaking time anyway. So if it was
Yeah.
going to fall over to the left or right, it would have been a long freaking time ago.
What the crap? All right.
My
no,
hand was right here.
That was awesome. Do that again for us.
That was interesting.
That was. I don't get
Because
it.
I stopped and like,
Let me try and see what.
I didn't hit anything.
Huh.
I can't recall anytime soon that's hit the second light like that.
Just
It
without-
didn't even hit the green light.
No, it
The
didn't.
green light didn't even show up.
Ah,
You might want to turn that down so we don't get feedback.
it's an advertisement. I'm trying to read the chat room.
Oh, God.
Spirit's
That
like,
is crazy.
I said yes. It lit up to red.
Nice.
That's nuts. That is just. That is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
That is crazy.
Trying to read the chats here.
And that was a
from you.
lot of sounds that we heard. We were listening exactly to what you were listening to when we were out in the car. Those thumps, the bangs,
With the cat.
with the cat, which is, she's right here now.
She's right there, but she was not there before. She was out in the car with us, so... Yeah, that's crazy. If you guys really liked this, this live stream, the house is very old.
Yes, it's Civil War
Interesting.
era.
If you guys really like this,
Sorry, I probably should turn it down so we don't get feedback.
the house was built right around the time of the Civil War. We thought earlier, but the owner of the house claims that it was right around post-Civil War, the 1870s, but
I don't believe it. I found my own research.
yeah, you did research on it and you found 1845
I sure did.
was when the first part of the house was built, so there's a lot of history here, a lot of history. So, for some reason the quality of our stream has diminished. Unless that's just my streaming quality from here.
We had 2 thumbs down. Can you leave us a comment and let us know why? Neighbors.
Sounded really weird. I think almost every video we have that we come up with has the same, probably the same 2 people.
We are not in Moundsville, Greg. We are in Wheeling.
We are.
The
Somebody-
museum's in Moundsville.
It is.
The museum is in Moundsville.
Somebody said they wished they could donate to us. There is the super chat feature that's on YouTube here. Or if you look down there on the banner below it, there's a link to our Patreon. You can go in there and make a donation there if you want to.
Yeah, you can become a patron and pledge a little bit to help us out every month to help this project keep it going, because sometimes that's a tough task. We do these live streams and these vlogs to try and help us continue to do a lot of the actual documentary episodes that we create, which we're working on now. Again, still working on the St. Joseph's Hospital investigation. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that.
No, it's going to be an amazing episode.
It is. It's going to be amazing. We're taking our time, and the reason we're taking our time is because we want this to be a very high quality episode,
I think that was me.
not just from the evidence,
Stairwell. Where's the cat? The cat's laying right here.
not just from the evidence, but also for the quality of the production and the editing. So
Yes.
be ready and be waiting for the St. Joseph's Hospital episode. It's going to be a full-length documentary episode of Paranormal Quest. And we worked really hard on this one, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, super chats are always available. And if you enjoy our Patreon, or if you want to, you can go to Patreon.
We understand that, Carly. Yeah, we understand times are tough. We're not asking everybody to donate. Just if you happen to have an extra couple bucks, go ahead and donate. If not, that's why we're here, to give you guys some entertainment and give you guys something to watch to get your mind off of other things.
It's nice being able to, feel like we're sharing an evening with each and every one of you,
You being here and watching us is enough. So
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you for your continued support, everybody, and thank you for tuning into our live streams. And if you would like to see more of these, give this a big old thumbs up. Share the link to this video whenever it is actually posted to your social media platform. Share it with your friends. Send it in messages. Send it to them and say, hey, if you like ghosts, come check out these guys' live streams and the full-length episodes and the vlogs, because we love what we do and we want to bring more paranormal content for everybody to watch.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
So, and if you like these live streams and want to see us do more, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to turn on bell notifications so that when we go live, you're automatically notified and you can
Absolutely.
come right over. So,
Absolutely.
and yeah, absolutely. What do you think?
You want to go ahead and get ready and end this?
Yeah, I think we can. So,
Kind of feels like that was the last little.
Yeah, that was odd. You want to
Spike.
take a few questions first?
yeah, we could take
Yeah.
a few questions, and while you guys are typing out
Absolutely.
your questions, we do want to say, this far into the live chat, we've been on for almost 2 hours. Oh, Victoria, thank you for the
Excuse me.
super chat.
Oh,
Thank
wow,
you.
thank you.
Thanks, Vicky.
She always comes through.
Greatly appreciated.
does.
It is.
But yeah, we would kind of want to reference, or mention again what happened there, because that was weird. For as long as that was set up there, while we were investigating and while we were gone, to come back in and to have that K2 meter be knocked over, and it literally would have had to have gone, not that hard, but it literally would have had to have been like that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we put it back up, and then the REM pod, the K2 spikes to red, and the REM pod goes off at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's not. It was crazy.
And again, not to mention all the sounds and stuff that were going on while we were out in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could hear what you guys were hearing.
We could. So, are we getting any questions there, or should we just go ahead and?
Anything that you're wondering about PQ or the museum or the 666 Bible here? Anything and everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be paranormal.
We had a message. They said, "Do we have an estimate for the next episode? Will it be a month, 2, 3?" Much shorter than that. We are looking at, I would say, within the next week, maybe 2 weeks at the most, until this is ready to go. There's still a little bit of grunt work that needs to be done to get this episode completed, but it's not going to be that long.
It's going to be a little bit different too. It's going to have a little bit of some different tweaks to it. That's going to make it very unique.
Yeah, we kind of, as far as the investigation goes, with how we present the evidence and the investigation to everybody, we kind of did a little reformulation, and you're going to notice a little bit of a difference. And if you guys notice it, put it in the comments section and say that whether you like it or you don't like it. But it's going to take a little bit of extra time to get it in there. That's the biggest thing.
For sure.
We want to give you guys an episode that when you watch it, you say, "Wow, that was really good." You know, so that's why we're taking a little bit extra time on this one.
Somebody said, "How do you get the items? Do you only get haunted ones?" Well, all of the ones that we featured so far on the series have been from Steve's Museum Archive of the Afterlife. And he's got just a myriad of different items down there with different vibes and things like that. So that's where we've been getting all of our stuff from. Steve has built quite the collection down there.
Yeah, he certainly has. So that's definitely... Discord thread wants to know, are you bringing any artifacts on Saturday, Steve?
Oh, yes. I'm bringing... trying to think here. I'll probably go ahead and bring the 666 Bible. I'm planning on bringing it, depending on how it's making me feel, to be honest. So, like I said, it's been making me nauseous on and off since I've had it out of the case. I will be bringing my hand puppet from Scotland, a Congo funeral mask, an exorcist cross. I know I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I can't remember right now. Yeah, there's a few other things I won't be bringing with me.
Very cool.
About 5 or 6 items total. And I'll be speaking, I'll be the first speaker on Saturday at 11 a.m. I'll be going over some of my experiences and some of the stuff I've collected in the museum. So.
Absolutely.
How far do you guys travel for your investigations?
Kind of as we can.
Yeah, I mean, we have no obligations if it was to travel to not obligations.
Objections.
No objections. No objections if we had to go to like Hawaii or something.
Of course not.
A lot of the times it just, again, comes back to the financial situation because we do everything out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yep. There's no trip that we have to make, no hotel room that we have to pay for, no fee that we have to pay for the locations that we don't pay ourselves out of pocket. So, and that means, also having to work other jobs as well to be able to fund what we do and to be able to pay the bills. It makes it tough.
Yeah.
To be able to travel.
Time and the coinage.
That's right.
For sure.
It's like that for everybody. I'm not crying about it, but facts are facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to see us go to more places, be able to have the ability to travel to more places and to go further, like go to California, Bode, California, like they're saying, or San Diego, and all those other places. If you'd like to see us go to those places, the easiest way to get us there is to help us share the channel.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, help us share the channel, because the more viewership we get, the more accessible it's going to be for us to be able to do that type of stuff.
Yeah, if anybody watching has like a big following anywhere like Facebook, or if there's some people who are over on Reddit or Twitter followers or anything like that, if you have a big following, just share the link to our channel, and so we can help get our subscriber base going, and that way we can get to some, to the West Coast, because that would be awesome.
Yes, or even Europe. So, what do you guys think about the West Virginia pen being in the new Fallout 76 video game?
It's pretty
I think
sweet.
it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's definitely very interesting to see something that we've
Spent a lot
basically,
of our lives in.
spent a lot of our lives in and around, and to
Not
see
for
it
being
featured.
incarcerated, for working.
Yeah, for working. But it's really cool to see it featured on international scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And being the basis for the newest and upcoming Fallout video game. The whole state of West Virginia is. So there's a lot of landmarks that are featured. Virginia City would be awesome.
Oh, Nevada. Heck yeah.
Would you guys investigate your home? That would be cool.
I thought you talked about that.
We've thrown the idea around about, making an episode, but a lot of our episode requires like exterior shots and drone shots. We don't really 100% want to give away where we live. Maybe we could find a way to get around that by doing something, but maybe.
We'll use a decoy house for the outside shots.
That's right. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, do you guys want to go ahead and wrap this up?
Yeah, absolutely. And that reminds me, we're going
Mhm.
to just go ahead and end this one by clicking on the stop button. From now on, remind me that I have to make something, a little slide, like we have for the beginning,
That's
to
right.
play at the end.
That's absolutely right.
So, but we'll just go ahead and click the stop here.
Thank you for joining us. We've had a blast.
And most of all, remember to maintain macabre.
That's right, guys. Stay spooky. We'll see you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for sharing. We appreciate